So, who the hell am I? Why am I qualified to be talking to you? Well, for starters, I'm not a guru. I'm a regular guy just like you. In fact, the only difference between me and other regular guys is I approach a heck of a lot of women. I'm always talking to girls. If I'm at the Video Easy dropping off a video and I see an attractive girl, I'm going to talk to her, right? If I'm single, I'm going to make her day, I'm going to make her smile. If I'm dropping off a dry cleaning and there's a beautiful girl there, it's natural. I just want to go up and talk to her. I've trained myself to go up there and do it without fear, hesitation, or doubt. I mean, my mentality is I want to make her day, I want to make her smile, I want to make her laugh. I used to be outcome-based. I used to say to myself, and this is going back 5 years ago, I want 3 phone numbers today when I go out. I want to get at least 1 instant date, and maybe, you know, if I choose, I'll get one close out of that, you know. And when I had that mentality, it's like women have a sixth sense. It's like an intuition that people want something from me. This guy wants something from me, and it turns her off. Red flags go up, and you're seen as creepy. Now, but when I had the mentality that I'm just going to make a day, make her smile, I found that I started getting a lot more success. I started getting a lot more dates, more phone numbers than ever before. It all boiled down to that mentality. So stop being, if you are outcome-based, throw out your goals, because you find that women will sense it. It's like there's people that stop you. Red Cross is outside. Did anyone see the Red Cross here? Yeah? As I walked in, they tried to sign me up. I mean, that's all cool, you know. But they have these folders, and it's actually kind of cool. They stop you, but you see them a mile away, and you know they want something from you. So instantly, resistance goes up. Resistance goes up, right? It's like being in a bar. There's a lot of beautiful women about, and if you just walk straight up to her, if you just walk straight up to her and she sees you and you see her, she knows you only want one thing. She knows you, she sees you coming. So instantly, the walls come up, the resistance comes up. So I'm going to show you how to not be outcome-based. I'm going to show you start adopting that mentality that I'm here to have fun. All right, so I made a lot of videos as well. A lot of you guys have seen some of my pickup videos online, yeah? Okay, well, I've made more pickup videos than any other dating coach has. I've made, in the last 2 years, I've filmed over between 80 and 100 pickup videos. But the unfortunate thing is, only 20% of the girls that we filmed allowed us to use their footage. Now, every girl that's featured has to sign an artist release form. Can you imagine how hard that is? Where you approach this beautiful girl, and then 10 minutes later on you say, by the way, you just look over there. What a smile. We had a lot of girls flip out. I understand, I know girls are going to flip out, but we have some girls go crazy, go nuts, and I delete their footage. I have to, under law. I delete their footage. No matter how many guys beg me to show more footage than I've already showed them, I can't, under law. I delete it all. You know, you get some mixed reactions. I've also really flipped some girls out, some of the weird things I try. Now, this is going back a while ago, but you've always got to be willing to try new things. So, day game's all about approaching women in coffee shops, grocery stores, supermarkets, shopping centres, park benches, anywhere that isn't involving a bar or club. Now, one thing buses are actually good if you want to approach women on a bus, and the reason why I say this, has anyone actually approached a girl on a bus before? Can I ask you how it went?
Well, I only did it when I was a kid. I was in high school.
Okay. You went like this higher anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, that's it, and got a date when we went to a few places. But I was a lot crazy, because when you're younger, you don't have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
When as you get older, you worry about things like, what's other people going to look at me?
What are they going to think of me? Yeah. What are they going to say? They think I'm weird or something. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had a girl that opened me on the bus, but I had to close up.
She opened you?
She opened me, but
way to go.
But it's not. I didn't open her.
Yeah. So did you get anything out of it?
Sorry.
Did you get anything out of it?
Yeah, I saw her for a few months, but. Yeah.
Way to go, man! All right. Buses are great. If you guys have done bus approaches, that's fantastic, because it's no longer a 3-minute opportunity. It's no longer a 3-minute frame. You've got at least 5 minutes. She's got nowhere to go. She's on the bus for 5 minutes. She has to sit down and listen to whatever you have to say. So if you're telling a story, she's going to sit there for 5 to 10 minutes, because if the journey is less than 10 minutes, she can walk. That's why she's catching a bus. So longer window of opportunity. My first approach was on a bus. My first approach 5 years ago was actually on a bus. It was a day game. It's a long story, but I'll shorten it really quick here. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with this one girl, this blonde girl that got on the bus every morning, sat in the same seat, always 4 seats in front of me. I didn't do a thing for 6 months. You know how frustrating that is? You know, I was reading David D'Angelo's newsletters. You all know about that, right? You all read the newsletters and he gives a few tips away. And I was reading the newsletters and it wasn't really helping. It wasn't really being specific for me. And I was looking for situational conversation starters. For 6 months, I didn't do anything. You know how frustrating it is when the girl of your dreams gets on the bus, sits 4 seats in front of you, and she has no idea you exist. You know, I imagine our laugh together. This is how sick I was, right? I can laugh about it now, but, you know, I pictured our kids, I named our kids, white picket fence, a dog named Ralph, you know. And I was obsessed with this girl. She didn't know I existed, and for 6 months, I did nothing, and it was getting to me. And then one day, I actually remembered it like it was yesterday. It was raining outside. I got on the bus to go home. Again, she's on the bus, 4 seats in front of me. And I said, today I'm going to do it, because if I don't do it today, I'm never going to do it. And David D'Angelo always talks about using situational conversation starters, like something, you know, around you. And she always gets off this one stop on the corner where this pub is. And today she passed the stop. The bus kept going, and I thought, hey, that's situational. Like, I can use that. So I remember standing up and walking, you know, up to a seat, and my legs felt like jelly, and I sat in front of her, and I leant over, and, you know, when beginners get into the whole game thing, they're very intense, right? And I was very intense. Like, I had intense, you know how you're supposed to make casual, you know, relaxed eye contact? My relaxed version was like, it was intense. I thought that's how you like hypnotize a girl, like. I sat in front of her, and I turned around, I gave her the intense, and I said, so you're not getting off at your usual stop today? I've never seen pure fear in someone's eyes before until that day. I saw it. Okay, I didn't know any better. I actually thought I was getting somewhere with this girl. Okay, I asked for a phone number. I was turned down. I got off the bus. I never saw her again. I think she bought a car. That's fear, all right? But if I didn't do that approach, I wouldn't be here today. And you all know the first approach is always going to be the hardest, all right? But bus approaches are fantastic. Okay, so what baseball players don't want you to know, and yeah, they are keeping a secret from you, is, does anyone follow baseball at all? Do you follow baseball? Okay, cool. I follow basketball and baseball. And baseball statistics actually show that you will miss more swings than you hit, right? These baseball players get paid tens of millions of dollars a year, right? And a baseball player of a 0.4 or even a 0.6 average will mean they will miss 6 swings out of every 10 balls. Okay, they get paid tens of millions of dollars, and they only get it 4 out of 10. And what happens when they miss? They kind of treat failure as a learning tool, a learning experience, because when they miss, they go to the dugout, they sit down, they figure out what went wrong with their swing, they correct it, and they go back out there and give it a try again. So really, it's a learning. They don't keep on failing, they figure out what went wrong. And this is the point I've got to ask you. I mean, that's the question. Are you going to keep on failing, or are you going to start seeing failure as a learning experience? Like, I suggest you keep a diary. And this is exactly what I did. I started keeping a diary of, I did an approach, what happened, what did I say, and what the action was, and how I can improve. I know it sounds pretty anal, but that's how anal I was in correcting my game. I started keeping a diary. I started realizing that the longer I kept the diary, like for 6 months, I started realizing I started improving and correcting my previous mistakes. So it definitely does help.